Hey there again, guys. Hope you're doing well out there. Welcome to another Train Sim World 2 video. So Clinchfield has been updated. I don't know if some of you are aware. Devtail released a patch yesterday and then again today. One of the things they fixed was the number board lighting on the SD40 here in front of us. And the cut-in switch on the F7 should be fixed now as well, so you don't have to hop in another engine and cut the brakes out. Anyway, so that's kind of an appetizer here. The main thing we're going to be looking at, this is a brand new mod for the entirety of the route. I don't know if you can tell how different it looks right now, but it looks fantastic. A new mod by a guy named TheShotte, or TheShotte. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but I will of course link it in the information below. Basically, he wasn't happy with the way the texturing and colors and things like that looked on the route as a whole. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed at a certain distance, medium to long range, things look kind of funny when we're missing some grass and weeds and stuff like that. So he has kind of doctored that up a bit. So he updated the texture patterns. He's got 2 new ground textures overall. New ballast, as you can see here right in front of us with all these tracks here. And he modified some other textures heavily, he says, in the description here. But anyway, we are way out here on the... let me get my mouse here. There we go. We are way out here on the Fremont branch, the longest branch on the route to the west here. When I first came out here, I noticed right away that it did not look good. There were a lot of places where grass and weeds and things like that were just outright missing. You'd be going down the line, everything would look fine, and then bam, there would be a distinct cut in the scenery, and it would just be flat. Well, that still remains, unfortunately, but the work that this guy did, first of all, the track looks amazing. That looks really nice. But anyway, the grass and stuff is still missing for the most part, but it looks so much better. There's less of a hardcore, repetitive, giant, 50-foot by 50-foot texture that's just, eye-bleedingly bad. This is much smoother. There's no 3D here, but that just looks much better than what it did for what it's worth. Anyway, let's hop in this thing. We'll roll down the line a little bit just to check it out a bit farther. Let me get my HUD on here. There we go. So as a lot of you know, the toots for safety. A lot of you know, there are parts on the line that just look very barren, like there was a forest fire or something, but it didn't burn anything, it just made it disappear into thin air. For the most part, the entire route looks okay. There are a few sections where it doesn't. But anyway, I feel like one of the biggest areas that didn't get much love were these branch lines, including this one we're on here, the Fremont. It is long as hell. It's almost half the entire length of the main line. Probably more, actually. But I came out here after it first released and took a look around and wasn't very happy about it. But already, it looks so much nicer with this patch. Let me make sure we're on the right line here. I don't want to get way off here. This is also a scenario, a created scenario, if you will, whatever you want to call it. Alright, we should be lined up. I did back up setting this video up, so hopefully we don't get crapped on. So anyway, as you can tell through here, there's grass and stuff. It looks fine. 3D grass, of course. Like, there are areas like this that look good, and then not so much. Hopefully we come up to one where there's no 3D grass, but But as a whole, mainly what this patch does is if you look far down, it just looks a little bit cleaner. It doesn't have that heavy repetitive nature, and I noticed that right off the bat. It looks a lot more lush. You know, this is in the south. It's the East Coast. Things are pretty darn green. So that's something you can tell as well. I'm hoping we get down to a part here where I was talking about where the 3D kind of just cuts out. I don't know if that's part of whatever they use to create the route, or if somebody just went along, figured, hey, we'll put 3D grass and weeds and bushes here and not there. I don't know how it's done, but hopefully this patch here will help that immensely. A little too fast. I want to derail. Get on the other side here. Now there's still grass through here. That's pretty apparent. But even the side, I'm noticing the side, on the sides of the track and the ballast, it looks more organic. You know, where the ballast ends and the grass begins. That looks better. All right, hopefully we'll get up to a non-3D area here, but just right off the bat, this looks really nice. Judging by the thumbnail for the guy's mod, the guy that created this, I saw that thumbnail and was like, oh my god, it looks totally different, and indeed it does. And he's mixed it up too, as you can tell. It's not all just one grass or ground texture. Looking off to the left here. Now, I don't know if someone can mod 3D items onto a route per se, but obviously texturing can be done, because people have definitely done a lot of ballast patches and track patches and things like that. Station signage, all kinds of stuff, like on Southeast High Speed, for example. I don't know, maybe they can, maybe nobody really wants to, because it's quite an undertaking to, dot a rail line in the middle of nowhere with a metric butt ton of grass. But anyway, the area back behind Fremont where we started, so that is a coal processing plant back there, just to kind of go over that again and why that would be out there. So here we go. Okay, as you can see, the 3D is just non-existent right here, but that didn't look bad. That did not look bad at all, because the texturing, it's a minimal size texture, so it doesn't look as noticeable. Let's see if we get a bit more here. But anyway, back behind Fremont, the processing plant, it kind of looks like that. It's just very barren. There's no 3D flora. Come off the brake a bit. But yeah, also, quick update about the patch. Like I said, I think just two things were done, as far as I can tell, and regarding their patch notes. Crossing. Almost boo-booed that. So yeah, two things were done. The cutout for the brake on the F7, that was allegedly fixed. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't taken a look at it. Don't really know. And two, the lights, the number boards were fixed. So someone lovingly crafted a patch for that, but Dovetail fixed it So at this point, you could still use the patch. I don't see why not. But this is what I'm talking about. So that's clear now on the number boards. There were the lines there before. So just two things so far. Hopefully, I don't know why it wasn't added. Hopefully the lighting issue with the SD40s will be corrected as well, because as of right now, AI SD40s always have their rear headlights on and never the front, which is a bit odd. See, these are off. When you're in the player loco, they're off. But whenever you see an AI SD40, no dice. I gotta say, this does look really nice. I didn't really look at the map here, so going on a wing and a prayer here as far as the trackage. Now there should be another kind of non-3D area coming up here, from what I remember. Because it was tall grass and weed just like this, and then it was just bam, a distinct line through the earth where it just stopped, and it looked really strange. No bueno. Oop, missed that crossing. That's alright. I remember it being on an S curve. Maybe this is it. But anyway, it looks fantastic. It looks a bit more colorful. The ballast, while it's not too light and not too dark, looks like it kind of got rid of a lot of the brown. But it looks nice. It looks pretty nice. Alright, let's see. I'm not going to go too much farther here. Let's see if it's see if it happens here. But anyway, it's not just on the branch lines. It happens on the main line too when you're up, oh, say, 5 miles south of Elkhorn City, about down through Midway on the main line. Just zero 3D. Okay, here we go. Is this it? Yes, it is. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. Oop. Get back on the left side here. See that right there? So the grass texture he put down, looks, there's some 3D grass again. The grass texture and the ground texture as a whole just looks so much better. Here we go. Here's another definitive. We'll get out of the train here. Here's what I'm talking about. Dovetail, please fix this. Grass, no grass. Grass, no grass. It's like somebody came through here with a mower and just got tired. Like, screw it, I'm going home. It's hot out here. But anyway, before it looked horrible. Now the grass texturing through here looks much better. So that's awesome. Bravo to the guy, TheShotte. However you pronounce it. That's fantastic. And I'm going to go ahead and look at the F7 real quick to see if the brakes have been corrected, because I have not fired this up for several days. let's see, what could we look at here? We're going to need something with a ton of F7s. Let's just make it nice and bright here with summertime. Alright, what can we do? Need some mainline run. Mainline, northbound empties. Alright, let's check that out. Let's check that one out. Now, some of these didn't always happen where the brakes were cut out. It was, a lot of people said it was only in the tutorial or whatnot, but that is entirely fake news. That is not true at all, because there's been a couple of services that I've done where the brakes have been cut in, but it seems to be random, so I don't know how that works. But yeah, I guess, you know, if it's cut out here, it's a good thing, obviously. Let's see, how many engines we got here? 3. Hey, that's nice. That's different. Instead of just 2A units, or 2A units, 2B units. Also like the ones where they throw an SD40 in there as well. Alright, so currently, brakes are cut in, lead. Alright, let's hop back. So all I gotta do is hit Control plus or minus. Hot damn, they're cut out. Okay, good deal. Good deal. So they are indeed cut out. We'll go back up and check again to the front. Yep. So that seems to be fine. I could hop into the tutorial, but honestly, I kind of don't really want to, because you got to go through the whole rigmarole and all that stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to brief you guys on the patch we got and the update, and this fantastic. He calls it Clinchfield Reimagined. That's the actual name of the patch and file the guy did. But bravo, it looks darn good around here. I mean, it already looked really good, but he just, you know, he kind of put a little shine on it, I guess. But anyway, just a quick video. Wanted to give you guys a heads up. Go check it out, take a look at it, see what you think. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.